Welcome to Brazil, Alexia. Welcome to Brazil. Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
student.
Welcome to America.
Ah, yes, I'm feeling well to talk with you. You are uma pessoa muito boa, muito gentil, educada. Peraí que eu vou ver como é que se fala isso. A kind people. Ah,
Thank you. And I am very happy that I can be here with you guys. I appreciate your patience in trying to understand me. You guys are all very nice people as well. So, Brazil, right now, I want to go. You guys are wonderful people, and we can
oh,
all be friends.
you are welcome. Let's go to presentation each other, okay? Fastly. Alexander. Ah,
They're welcome, Alexia. Uh, my name is Alexander, né? I with like a presentation me. I'm a teacher, a Portuguese teacher in the public school, and I am a student of course. Oh, Cassie, how do you say mestrado?
master's degree.
Master degree. I student master degree in the Uni 9. Uh, you and I am 9. Oh, name of university, 9 of July. July? June, July?
Okay, Alexander.
Okay.
Thank you. Alexandra. Ah, your turn. Is your daughter?
We
And sister.
Ah,
Alexandra, we have,
Your daughter. Hi, my name is
we
Alexandra.
You have?
You have?
no, I have.
He
I
have.
have.
She have 51 years and she working with kids. Que mais eu gostaria de falar?
Tem 51 anos, falou?
Já falei. Que mais?
Tá adorando a conversa, tô tentando entender a conversa.
And she loves the conversation.
Uhum.
Ah, que bom. Very
Oh,
good, very good.
Nice
Okay,
to meet you.
likes to meet you. Thank you.
thank
Okay,
you.
Alexia, please.
Okay, hello. My name is Alexa. I am 30 years old. I am a teacher. I teach fifth grade in the United States, which is 10 and 11-year-old students. I teach at a private school for underprivileged children. So most of my students, they get money from the government to attend my school because they come from bad housing and stuff like that. Um, I love teaching there because the students are so grateful for anything because, they don't come from that environment. I'm grateful for this opportunity to work with you guys. I'm grateful that you are patient and kind. Everybody is so happy, and I love that.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank
I
you,
love
thank
this.
you, thank you.
My name is Cassiana Amorim. I am a student of the doctorate degree in education. I am a teacher of history, and I was a professor in a university in Brazil for um, poor peoples too, uh, in the Capão Redondo region. It's peraí, deixa eu ver aqui. Um lugar, a place very dangerous and carente, carente, needy,
Is poor. Is poor.
poor, needy,
Poor. Yes.
and I love to job here to there, né? To job there. Now I'm studying only and I love this experience too. Sorry
Yes.
about the Ai, ai. She is my cat.
Yes. Show me.
Cause, aí, ó.
Yes.
Cause,
Cassiana, show
aqui, ó.
me. Yes.
Olha lá.
That is our group mascot.
Ah, pois é.
Yes, our
Yes.
mascot.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Mascote.
would like. I like it. I like mascot.
Stephanie, if you can, if you want.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am teacher. Gente, meu Deus.
Oh, no
Meu
problem.
Tá aqui, meu tradutor, meu irmão.
Her brother is the traductor.
I'm in English, aprendendo.
Oh,
É isso.
Stephanie
English.
is learning English, Alexia. Learning English. Some.
Alexandra, I agree perfectly.
Everybody learning English. Everybody learning English.
Okay, let's to begin
I'm sorry.
Ah, não, Alexandra. Agora vamos lá. Vamos começar então
Yes, talking the
o
text.
texto, né?
The
Os
text.
textos. Por qual textos? What the text do you want to begin? Vocês desejam começar?
Oh,
Mega né?
can
The new population, bomb.
population, bomb population.
It's a long text,
I-
a long, expensive text, but the information is very important to the world and atual também, né? Como é que fala atual?
Actuality. Actuality.
Você inventa, não é,
Yes,
Alexandra?
oh.
Current.
I think and I'm going to try to talk very slow, okay?
Uhum.
I think that when I go over this document, I find that it is so, the word I look, maybe amazing or shocking that a government or the political or any of these type of people or regimes or groups can try to predict something so far in advance. So, they were saying that just by seeing how much middle class is going to have, is going to predict how much everybody is going to have, And for me, when I think of things, I think of them really only in, the instant. So if right now the United States crashes, I cannot picture in 2035. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So to me, it's amazing that they can sit here and they can say that, in 1700, this happened, which means in 2050, this is going to happen. For me, that was just like, I couldn't see it.
Acho que ela deve estar falando alguma coisa que é dessas projeções, this project of the future. Okay, it's amazing, really. I think the hunger around the world could end with the goodwill of the politicians and the decisions, but the corruption é corruption.
Yeah.
is more than the goodwill.
100% I agree with you. And as sad as that sounds, you know, I'm also taking a class on philosophy. And if people were to, the golden rule is treat others how they want to be treated, then I don't believe there would be hunger in the way that there is. You know, I don't know exactly how Brazil works, but let's say in the United States, you could have a multimillionaire who throws away fruits and vegetables all the time because they don't care, they don't need it. But if they were to think of somebody in the same area that is missing that, they could go and they could give that. And then also, when you speak of corruption in political, a lot of times in a lot of countries, the government steals from the people.
Sim.
And then there's so much hunger and devastation because the rich stay rich and the poor, they're poor.
Yes, it's I agree with you, and I have to
This test,
worry.
first test, first test. The population problem generates political interest that generate poverty because of greed. More money, more money. These other countries start look poor country because boom population is problem. Yes, I think because capitalism,
Capitalism.
capitalism, all lot rich, very poor.
The differences classes of
Yeah.
society, statements,
Here,
classes, societies.
Brazil, we live in
This reality
because
is very
So in Brazil,
our yes, because our government is
right.
the situation, our reserves, our risks, our education, our
In
problems.
Brazil, it's very much that the rich have it's no real middle class. It's like two separate class, like that.
Yeah.
But no,
more or less.
more or less.
Exist the persons who have very money,
Mm-hmm.
the richest or the richers,
Reaches the sisters.
yes, and the middle class is illusion because in one moment he is up
And below.
and
Yeah.
one moment is below, and the poorest people who lives to the auxílio, ajuda, help do governo, of the government, and the more poors, more poors of the poorest who lives in the streets.
You see, in America, there is more. Sorry, Cash. No, there is more division. That's my dog, but he's too big. I cannot put him in the screen. He's huge. There is more.
We understand the dog, your dog. We
There,
understand your dog.
yeah. There's more divisions of classes in the United States. So you have the wealthy, you know, the celebrities, the crazy money. Then you have the rich. They can be millionaires. Then you have a big chunk of America are the middle working class. A big chunk. And they stay the middle working class majority of their life. They never go this way, they never go that way. And then from the middle working class, you have the poor. Now, obviously, we have the poor of the poor of the poor that are homeless, but I don't think in the United States we have a huge percentage. I could be wrong, but majority of this is middle working class in the United States. Yeah.
Vocês entenderam, né? Que
It's a little bit different, how our extreme wealth is a small percentage and majority of us are here.
Ok, I understood.
Many people.
Vocês entenderam? Você entendeu aí, Stephanie?
Ela falou sobre a questão da classe, que também
das classes sociais, exatamente, social classes. It's very difficult because the middle class think we are rich, we are the master class, we are the best, because vote in the persons who explored them, and us votes, wrong votes, and eleges elect, yes, elect people to explore the class of the jobs, the workers. Today I was we have to receive Viviane.
Yes.
Vamos ver se ela entrou.
Viviane is open hours meeting.
Vamos ver se ela entrou. Ok, olha aí. Welcome, Viviane. Hello. We are recording this meeting, and we are discuss the text 1 about the bomb of population. Okay. In just a moment, we have to discuss about the division of the classes, social classes, and the wrong or eleições erradas.
Yeah.
E que mais? E a exploração.
Yes, and many people is open in the poor classes because political government.
It's one of the cause, but this don't the total cause.
Yes.
And I was watching TV, and I watch jornal. Como é que fala jornal? Me ajuda.
Newspaper.
Newspaper. You were watching a documentary?
Documentary? Não, jornal na TV.
Oh.
A magazine?
Yes.
Magazine, newspaper in TV.
You were reading a magazine?
A magazine too.
Oh.
The number of the people who went to the below of the line of the poorest is very, very accentuate após after the pandemia of COVID-19. Pandemia.
Wait, you say you say after the pandemic, a lot of people went into that category? That's what you said?
Below to the line of the poorest.
But after the pandemic?
Yes.
Ah.
Because they lost their jobs, they lost their houses, families, entire families to the streets, to embaixo da ponte, morando under the bridge.
Ask money.
So they became beggars. That's what we call them. They ask for money.
Ask for money.
Yeah, we are going to get it to
I thought you said that.
It's six
No,
doses.
no.
That's why I said, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, too.
Oh,
But it's a big number.
yeah, that's a lot.
How
Yes.
6,000
In the
thousand no
in,
600
in Brazil,
600 people.
we are problem with the COVID.
You
Sim.
know, in the United States, I'm just gonna be quick. Um, the thing with COVID is that, you know, well, we are more advanced because we have more opportunities to get the shot, we have more tests, we have more of everything, you know?
Uh-huh.
But the problem is so many states do so many things within the United States
Mm-hmm.
that there's no control. For example, in Florida, we acted like COVID didn't exist. Like, you know, stores were still open, clubs, you could go to the club, you could do whatever you wanted. It didn't matter. You know, people wearing masks, no mask,
No
eh,
mask.
no mask, no mask, do whatever you want. Who cares? Nobody give you ticket, nobody. So, but then you go to New York, and New York, everybody's wearing mask, everybody's. So, you know, I think that's why in the United States, it's hard to really tell. For a long time,
Yeah.
South Florida, Miami, was like the number one COVID case in the whole United States
Because
because
the people don't
yeah,
care.
they
The
don't care.
same
They do
here. It's the same
yeah.
here.
Different
Oi,
different
Viviane.
places do different things.
Yes.
Mm.
Oi, Viviane.
Oi, tá
Agora
escutando?
pode falar.
Ah, it's the same here.
Yes.
And I think with this case of COVID, if you really think about it and you think and you look at the countries that were so successful with eliminating it, everyone, no matter where you lived, followed the same rules and they did the
Mm-hmm.
same things. And I think that if that was something that everybody did, we wouldn't have experienced such traumatic, you
Sim.
know, loss of death and life. This was crazy. I could imagine something like that. Never.
É, I never too. Um, and how about the vaccination? In USA.
Well, okay. In the USA, it is not what's the word that I should use? I want to say mandated, but I don't know an easier way, like necessary. Like they don't tell you you have to get it,
Ah,
but they do make it very difficult if you don't have it. Like there are some things you cannot do. There are some things that if you don't have your card, they tell you, oh, you can't, you have to get a test every week, or you can, some companies, they can tell you that you can't work here if you don't have COVID, like the COVID test, the vaccine. You know, being a teacher, if you don't have the vaccine and you're a teacher,
lost the job.
no, because by law, they cannot tell you,
Ah,
because the government hasn't said everyone has to do it. By law, they cannot fire me because
okay.
of that. But they can tell you need to take a test every day. They can tell you crazy thing. Who wants to get the COVID test every day?
Ah,
Nobody wants to do that. You know?
yes.
That is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So, and then in the United States, there are so many places that give the COVID vaccine. You could go to CVS, like, which is like a place that has just deodorant, and you get your COVID vaccine, you know? It's not like you have to go to the doctors. You don't have to make a crazy line. No, it's just everywhere you can get your COVID vaccine.
Okay. You took the vaccine? Do you took the vaccine, Alexa? Ah, okay. Me too. And you? Vaccinated. Okay.
Me too.
And
Yes.
o que mais, gente? Let's go to the second text. Hmm?
Yes, second test.
A Alexandra disse assim: Men's ideas about the text reached nation aging, and with the labor has demonstrated a significant fail. Increase poverty, urban exposition. Ah, boas palavras, good words to write in the PowerPoint. Hmm?
So you
Okay.
want, I haven't put it yet, but you want what I was talking about, more or less a quick summarization, put it in the Padlet?
Ah,
Do you want me to do
yes,
that?
yes, you can
Okay.
to write in the Padlet,
Okay.
and after then we are to copy and to put the only document, único documento to send to our professors. Okay? Stephanie
Ok.
will do the PowerPoint bem bonito, very bonito, beautiful.
Very good job.
Stephanie é boa nisso, is good in this.
I love
Tecnológico.
technology.
Ah, pois é, olha lá. É, we can use the Prezi. Do you know Prezi? Todo mundo conhece o Prezi?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the second text. This country is vital to global survival. Here is the challenges they face. I read like a children, the first grade. And so this country is Brazil. Uh, is the bad situation of the geopolitical tensions in Brazil, because the burn we we are burning our forests, and is very bad to the road, to the world inteiro,
Future. To the future. It's a very bad road to the future.
to the future too.
Mhm.
Yes. Mhm. Um, in the text uh, is the some reasons for this.
There is a
And
line. Sorry, I just want to tell you because
okay,
it's a big impact. I have it here. It says Brazil will play a leading role in how the next decade unfolds. A big reason for this is the immense natural resources, including over 40% of the world's tropical forests and 20% of the planet's fresh water supply. So just that alone, is crazy because it says that it's the lungs of the world. So it's not just affecting Brazil, it's going to affect the whole globe.
yes, there are very people in our country who said what the road have to interest with Brazil, because London have destroyed their forest, and France, and all the road, and the only who have to preserve the nature is Brazil. Why? And our development economical. How about the money, the fábricas, empresas, indústrias? We have to conquistar espaço, the space of the road.
Conquistar means
Uh,
to um,
Wait a minute. Conquistar.
reserve, to conserve,
Vamos ver. No, to conquer.
to
To conquer. to colonize the space, okay? For the plantation, the agriculture, the creation of the animals to aliment, to... Gente, eu tenho que parar de traduzir, senão nunca vou conseguir falar. I have to stop to traduce my words for Portuguese, for English, and to talk, ok? Então, aí fico nessa.
Take your time, it's okay.
Colegas, vou tentar falar e vocês me ajudem aí
Ok.
com a tradução. Vou pensar aqui.
She will try to speak
So,
a little.
a question. Will Brazil save the world? We have so many challenges of political, social, economic origin.
Deu certo? Deu para entender? Eu entendi também.
That was good.
Aí, ó.
Yes, yes.
Ai, ai. Very good. Anybody wants to tell? Please, please, please.
I'm nervous.
I'm too nervous. Ai, God. Ok. Let's seguindo com o texto. Let's go with the test. In this graphic, public opinion of the importance of the protection. I will to compartilhar aqui. Here, in this graphic, what do you think about this graphic? The interpretation of this. Opinião pública da importância da proteção da Amazônia ou da floresta rainforest em Brasil em 2019. Então, é o sentido, né, dessa the sense of the preservation in the public opinion, né? Oh,
I think that when you look at the graph, immediately the color that stands out is the light blue. And when you go and you look at the key at the bottom, you see that it says strongly agree, which to me tells me as a viewer that so many people agree with the importance of reserving and conserving the Amazon. So many people. There's such a small percent of people who strongly, some people do disagree. So whoever said preserving the Amazon is essential for the Brazilian economy, that they strongly disagree, maybe they don't know what they are talking about. But for the most part, everyone agrees that it's so important to keep the Amazon alive and well. It's a popularity vote.
Yes, but the proprietors of the farmers
In this graph,
disagree about this because they put down the forest to create animals and plant agriculture for exportation, and never, or quase never, almost never, to distribute of the population, poor population.
But I think this view, although it may instantly grow their individual pockets, it is not a good idea for longevity. It is not a good idea for thinking of the future of the world, the future of their pockets. Because what I think will happen is, yes, maybe 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, they will see money, money, money. But eventually, it will start to affect the world when then they will not be making any money because it will affect the rest of the world, and the world will not have money to pay them for what they are now destroying.
Yes.
That's how I see that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's a quick fix versus maintaining something for longevity for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a, makes me remember my classes of history, because I don't know. Do you know the history of the Brazilian people, the colonized, or each other questions? But uh, Brazilian was invadido. Como é que é invadido? Brazilian was conquested um, for Portugal. Portugal. The Portuguese,
From
Europeans.
Portugal?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
The
okay.
Europeans, Portugueses, went to Brazil in 1500, 1 million. Como é que fala 1500? 5000. Assim, ó.
For me, I say 1500, but I understand. Yeah.
Yes. To conquer and to explore and to extract our riches of the earth, of the lands, of the groups of the people who went here, moravam aqui, live here, and they go out to the country for Portugal, carry the riches, Brazilian riches, our ouro, golden, and riches, natural riches. Uh, and they live here for a very time. And their sons have the same think about your fathers, your grandfathers, and explorate the terra, the lands, and
It's
explorate.
generational.
Yes, yes.
But we moment today is living this problem exploration hours forest Amazonic. Yes, this
In the same
graph,
thinking.
this
Yeah, I
graphic,
think
this this graphic isn't atualish because
what
this
happens.
this
Coco, I
graphic
thought you were.
graphic shows 20 year 2021, but today is we are problem to continuous fiery forest.
I
Uh,
think the difference between Brazil and USA is the colonize of exploration in Brazil um, makes the division classes, social classes, and the type of the colonize in USA is a colonize of population, uh, de população,
Popularity.
popularity
Yes.
is to thinking about the next generations, and to carry on of the terra, the lands, of the rivers, of the a lot of things.
And one thing that I think is very important is that we progress as we learn new knowledge. So,
Mhm.
for example, this year's 2021. If I go back in time and I look at my generations from back then, they don't have the knowledge that I have today. So
Mhm.
I can't do the same things that they did back then because things change, you know?
Yes.
So when
Mhm.
you stay in the same mindset as the generations from many years ago, you can do harm because things evolve, things change, and you need to change accordingly. I think that is a big part of it as well.
Yes, this changes is possible with the education. I think this change is possible with the education in the school and the universities, with the um, these reunions, meetings, and change ideas,
Technology.
exchange ideas, technology, to conscientização. Fala conscientização aí. Ai, meu Deus.
To have a conscious?
Então, eu acho que é isso mesmo.
A conscious. I did it.
É conscious, é.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did
Oh,
it.
God. Thank you. Então,
Is better reflection of population. Yes.
yes, and this is the paper of the education too. There are very very importances, but the ambiental conscious is very important too, to explain in TV, movies, series, talkings, etc. Etc. Acho que ele não entendeu. Não?
Yeah, that's the same in English, etc. We say the same word in English, etc.
É a mesma palavra? It's the same word? Ah, que emoção.
Ai,
Ok.
Cassiane. Very
Okay.
good, Cassiane.
Bom, well, I think is too late to you and to us too. And the final considers, we have to write in our homework, can be to write in the Padlet. What do you think?
I don't think
our final consider.
our final thoughts.
Conclusion.
Our conclusion. Okay.
Our conclusions can be to write in the Padlet. What do you want? What do you have? Of think. Okay. Because dessa maneira, desse jeito, in this way, we can to pass for the PowerPoint and to entregar para a professora, send to the professor. Okay? Okay. Finish. Oh, God. Alexia, thank you very much.
No, thank you. Everybody did such a good job. I'm so proud of my team.
Ai, que bom. Thank you, God.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
Então,
you. Congratulations for you. For us.
For us.
For us. Congratulations.
Simpática.
Como é? Sympathy. A person sympathy.
Yes.
Or a kind person. Okay, and we will finish the meeting now. I will stop the recording now.